and 10, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Maryland's offense will have the ball first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using the quick game. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And the try is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Washington Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Huskies. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Open space at the 25. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires it incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Makes the catch. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down. Extending the play. QB got it himself.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Let's go, let's go. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He wants it all. Touchdown, Maryland! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him this time. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going for it all. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. And now on second down for this offense. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Oh, he got loose. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Plows through the defense. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. With the catch, it's Gibbs. At the 45 on its way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's 3rd, looking for the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Now the pitch. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short.
42 Spider.
Handoff to the single running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Fly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty.
22 water.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sims. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Terrapins want to move quickly. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Washington. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
42. Maryland, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Kamara. Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down.
29-Philly. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run the counter. Oh, he's got a chance. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll open the second half on the ground. Still running at the 40. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
They'll run it from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Hand off from the shotgun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got a man. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibbs. There he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up at F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by a field goal over Army. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running back searching for a hole. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves him with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much.
And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 25, he's got room. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here's the handoff. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pop the draw. He bullies his way